Young Don the Sauce God. That was a channel name. I'm not sure what his channel name is now. But Young Don is a YouTuber, very popular YouTuber. He lives in America and he's Jamaican. So my nephew got me interested in watching Young Don a couple years ago, and which he animates his stories, telling stories of his life back in Jamaica and his school days and so forth. So it was very interesting. I enjoyed his content. And then about, I'm not sure how long ago, he got married and had his first child, and I think he has 3 children now. Very beautiful children. But young Don had become a Christian and he was going through his spiritual journey, and I find that inspiring, and I'm sure he inspires a lot of people. Now something happened where young Don is no longer a Christian. Now he had explained in a video, and what I get from that is that Don, you just didn't understand the whole Christian walk or Christianity, or you have to understand God. And if you do believe that Jesus Christ had walked this earth, then you have to believe in God, that God do exist. And I don't think it's a matter of you not believing God do exist. It's just that you think that the Bible is contradictory and there are some things that we don't understand. But while you are praying for someone, that person is praying for God to take them. So if someone is sick and you're praying for them, fasting and praying, chances are that same person is praying for God to take them out of whatever suffering they're suffering. Now I can speak from experience. When my sister died, or before she died, I know she asked God to save her child, because my nephew was born with a hole in his heart and she was sick. She wasn't born with a heart condition, but she had developed enlarged heart during her pregnancy and, complications after that. But she prayed for God to take her instead of her child. And she said to me that I'll have to take care of her child when she dies. She told me that. So there's a lot of things that we don't understand, and God's timing and our timing is different. We may pray for stuff and it don't happen right away because it's the wrong timing. Or not everybody is gonna be rich. Not everybody is going to own a car or own a house or get married. Some things that we don't understand, or we see others achieving and we're not achieving that, and we're doing the same thing, and it's a whole lot of things that we don't understand about God. And I'm not even going to say that we don't understand about Christianity. It's about God. And I don't really like to discuss religion because it evokes a lot of emotions and what people believe and what they don't believe, and a lot of contradictory conversations, and people get in their feelings. So there are topics that I don't discuss with people, and it's by choice because we're all human beings and we have emotions and we have free will, and I don't discuss homosexuality politics or religion. But I just had to say this. I hope you find your way back, young Don. I do hope you find your way back. And you have a lot of persons that look up to you, a lot of young persons that look up to you, young Don. So I'm hoping you find your way back and you understand what Christianity is all about. And I'm not even gonna say Christianity anymore. I'm gonna say God, and understand Jesus. And and in your videos now, you're cursing, you're using profanities, and that's not necessary. You can still, even though you have decided not to be a Christian anymore, you don't have to be explicit if you were not explicit before. It's just distasteful, and now I don't really want to watch the content not because it's not a Christian content, because I was watching even before you were a Christian. And I do hope you find your way back and research more. And we all have free will, and we go into churches and it's not what we expect. So just if you believe that Jesus Christ walked this earth, just hold on to that. Hold on to that. God gives every one of us free will, and what people do, it's not for us to judge. You have pastors in churches that do stuff that are not Christian-like, and it's the free will. And thank God for free will, because can you imagine if we didn't have free will? Oh my God. But just trust and believe. I'm young, Don. I hope you find your way back, because your children will be growing up and they'll have questions, and they will have their own journey to walk. And even if you still don't believe, I would say believe, if you still decide not to be a Christian, and one of your children decide to walk that road, then what you gonna do? Because each and every one of us, each of us have to walk our own spiritual walk. And regardless of what you believe, there's just one God. And I do hope you find your way back, young Don, because there's so much happening in this world that we are not going to even comprehend. And it's happening every day, and the future, we don't know what will happen. We don't know what will happen tomorrow, but it's all in God's hand. So find your way back, young Don. Thanks for watching, y'all. Be blessed.